Hi, welcome back to our listeners to Dewi Voices. Allah. Welcome back. Tak apa-apa je. Sana kita
The Business Lab.
Hi, welcome back to Dewi Voices, a segment of SMCCI's The Business Lab. For today, we have a very special guest with us. She is Siti from Persian Boutique. So just a little bit of backstory for Siti, right? I know that she has started her boutique back in 2005. Her boutique is located at the famous Geylang Serai Joo Chiat complex actually. So I think a lot of us has always been there one time or another, and especially during Hari Raya period. And the most outstanding part about her boutique that will remain in your mind is that whenever you jalan-jalan at Joo Chiat complex, her kedai will be the one that stood out because of the bling-bling from her kedai. And so even though you don't know the owners then, I mean of course I didn't know her back then, but I remember her boutique, and I think that is the staying power of Persian Boutique, and I think it's a good branding also that she chose to remain that bling-bling part of her fashion until today. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely agree. I've known Siti for quite some time because I like to go to her boutique.
Oh, okay.
It's my taste.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sure, yes.
I will buy my scarves from her because I couldn't find scarf anywhere that suits me.
Okay.
So and then we began to become friends.
Right.
I actually invited her to join Dewi. Actually, she was even earlier than me.
Oh.
She joined Dewi even earlier than me.
Okay.
Okay, Siti, welcome to Dewi Voices. Okay,
Thank you very
today
much,
we
Fadilah.
want, so much introduction has been done. So, but we want to know your journey because you said you started in 2005. So, I'm sure the listeners want to know your journey, how you started, and how it all began.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Siti Habib, owner of Persian Boutique. Before I think I introduce myself, my boutique, they all already, embellish my boutique with the bling bling and sparkling things, okay. So that's very interesting. Thank you so much for inviting me. As
So
it from
pleasure.
Advert. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Rina. Thank you, Mdm Fadilah. Okay, I started this business in 2005. Before that, I was in a retail line. So I was in the fashion line, and in fact my dad also doing in a garment business. So first thing before when started 2005 is something new I bring into the market. So something far away, far from Middle Eastern country, I bring something latest. So how people going to adapt that? That's very important thing, as a big challenging to me. So I bring something different from our culture. Because Singaporean, we have a culture, Hari Raya, we wear baju kurung, Muslim, we wear hijab style, our own styles and everything. So I bring something new to make everyone's looks beautiful. My intentions, I want the woman, especially career woman, must have something specific look, like more kind of jacket, more kind of a pantsuit, kind of things. So very much challenging when I'm starting out.
I remember going to her boutique when I was in Berita Harian,
Right.
because I need to use some modern Muslimah fashion, you know. So I went to her boutique and I saw a lot of modern Muslimah coats, you know,
Yeah.
trench coat, whatever.
Yes, trench
dresses.
coats.
So I think is something that the market needs. But Siti, back to before that, before you set up this, choose to go into business, you actually work somewhere else,
Yes,
right?
I work in a fashion line.
Why
So
do you choose this
I-
industry?
Yes, for the fashion line I work, so I choose this industry. Actually, I did a spa management, but I thought I want to go for fashion or spa. Then my husband decided you go to fashion. So then I started with the fashion because I have a more experience in fashion instead of spa. So there where I started my fashion industry. So I travel up to Middle Eastern country, then I get to see the fashions. So how to improvise this fashion into Muslimah. Okay, that's very important thing because people working in especially in like a Raffles area, so they can't wear baju kurung go to work.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't
true.
wear like long gown goes to work and everything. So must looks decent and smart. So how to make it this woman decent and smart? There I started. I bring these items from Middle Eastern market.
I think during that period, you are among the first boutique to
I'm the first one
actually
who
bring.
brought in this collection.
Right.
It's very much challenging because how to reach to people what I'm having. So it's a Berita Harian is one of the best partner to me. I'll always advertise in Berita Harian and through mouth to mouth and the a lot of coverage from Berita Harian. So people who always read newspaper, then from there they will come to our boutique and try the collections and everything.
Okay, you
Yeah.
started with just one boutique, right?
Yes, I started with just
so
one.
How do you
Right
now?
now,
I think you have.
I have
four?
a 6 in Singapore.
6 in
Six.
Singapore.
Yeah,
It's
six
all
outlets.
located in Joo Chiat, right?
Yes, all located in Joo Chiat complex. I have 6 outlets
So
in
you
Joo
don't
Chiat
know that there's
complex.
so many other brands under Joo
Yeah,
Chiat. It
under
actually
Joo Chiat,
belongs to
yeah.
Siti.
It's not only Persian.
Yeah.
I do have called Dubai by Persian, Safia by Persian, Istanbul by Persian, and Ziba. I bring in cosmetic as well, a halal cosmetic,
Right.
Note cosmetic.
Yes.
And then now, with the past 2 years, I'm bringing for the men's collection. It's called it Acha Boy Kurta. So
Acha
I'm
Boy.
selling
So you
all
went
the
into
men's
men's clothing
garments as
also.
well. Yeah.
But interestingly, people always expand not at the same place.
Yeah,
You know,
why I choose
we
this-
will
Yeah,
choose
why you
different
choose-
parts of Singapore to expand.
Yeah.
But for you choose to have 6
Yeah.
shops at the same place. Why
Yes.
do you do that?
Okay, I feel the collection that I have, one shop is not enough to me. So in every outlet, I change a different collections. It's not the same carrying, but my identity of bling blings always is there.
So the whole Joo Chiat is bling
Whole
bling.
Malaysia, yeah.
Pada
Tak payah
tingkat
tunggu
1
lampu
pergi
raya.
tingkat berapa?
No,
Tingkat
no,
3
no,
kan?
tingkat 3.
Semua bling bling tau.
So semua bling bling.
Yeah,
So
note is at level 1, right?
Note is level
and then
1.
Persian is
men's,
2.
yeah,
Men's clothing is
men's
also
clothing
at
also
level
level
1.
1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a ground floor. We have it
Oh,
at Acha Boy Kurta. Then all the ladies 4 boutique at the level 3. So what I carry, individual shop, I carry a something different collections.
Okay.
So make sure one for like a career woman collection, one to daily modest wear, and one is super sparkling and to make women's looks like a
Okay,
queen.
that is great, I think. But we want to know why Joo Chiat? Why you have 6
Why
shops in
have
Joo Chiat?
Joo
Why don't
Chiat?
you
All
have
these
one
years,
in West,
yeah.
one in East, one in
Correct. And since
Jurong?
2005.
You know, so
To
why?
me, I open up in same place, easy for me to maintain because I always in ground. I'm not a person sitting in the office viewing my monitor, checking out my stocks. It's not. I'm not the kind of person.
Okay.
So I always on the ground. So I will understand more what customer want.
Okay,
This most
so-
important thing.
So basically what you mean is you want to be more hands-on
yes, correct.
with each of the
So
boutiques.
you have to be near to
Exactly.
your customers.
Yeah, I want to
right?
close to my customer.
Kalau
Then
Jurong
I will
dah jauh, nak
understand.
pergi.
Yeah, jauh. If I be Jurong, I'm in Arab Street. Very hard for me to
But don't
understand.
you actually get the same base of customers because you're at the same place? I mean, you feel that Joo Chiat is the best place for the Muslim,
Yeah.
for the Muslimah or for the
To-
Muslim community?
To me, Joo Chiat is best.
Okay.
To me,
Okay.
so individuals. So to me, Joo Chiat is best because it's close to my house and close to my working place and easy for me to maintain. My warehouse is Joo Chiat as well. So
Okay.
easy. That's most important things lah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very unique. I think it's very unique. I mean, what we have heard from people, they actually open somewhere else because they want to cater to more. They want to capture more audience lah, more customers from different places. But I guess everywhere you have customers from everywhere.
Yes.
Although she's at Joo Chiat,
But
but
my
I have seen
customer
her
from-
customers
yeah,
as far as
from
Jurong.
Sembawang,
Sanggup
from
lah,
Jurong,
turun,
Sanggup
Sanggup lah,
datang,
datang
Sanggup
nak
from
bling-bling.
Teban Garden, from Teban Garden, from Pasir Ris, from Yio Chu Kang, wherever they are, they always comes to my
Also,
shop.
you have overseas customers
Yes,
also,
I
right?
do have overseas Malaysian royalties
Oh.
and Bruneian
Malaysian
royalties as well.
How
nice.
do you actually get customers from
Yeah.
overseas?
They walk in, they get to know my boutique. Wallahi, I don't know how they get to know my boutique, but they get to know about my boutique probably when they stay in a hotel or someone recommended them.
Must
so
be
whatever.
from Madam.
Maybe SMCCI.
Like Facebook.
Yeah. So we do have a lot of foreign customers, Malaysian, and somebody wants something unique and niche. That's very important.
Right, right.
You can't, doesn't mean fashion. What people sell, I'm selling, and just it's not like a departmental store. Just pick and pay, go. It's not that.
Right.
Yeah, I make it unique something so that everyone have something personalized for everyone.
Okay, so now that you mentioned you have these few boutiques all literally under one roof.
Yes.
How do you source for each brand, so to speak? Because each brand apparently caters to different
Correct.
market group,
Yes,
right?
correct.
So how do you source?
So yeah, I make it something unique. So my customer knew, whoever regulars to me knew, okay, when I go to this particular counter, I can get these collections.
Okay.
So when I go to this particular unit, then I will get this collection, something like that. The customer will understand the way, depends how do you merchandise your product.
Right.
So very important your merchandise. So very important your staff, be knowledgeable staff,
Right.
to explain to customer what they're carrying and everything. So that's how I get my customers.
Then how do you source for the baju, the jubah and all
Okay,
that?
so important. I will attend all the fashion shows and Middle Eastern country. I travels a lot of country, even to Paris, to UK and everything. So I go and see how the people dress up.
Right.
That's very important. It's not mean you just do something in mass production, then you sell, then you just marketing, use your social media, blah blah blah, and all those things. It's not that. Fashion is not that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fashion is must be see what other people are using, how they dress up, how the UK people dress up, how the Middle Eastern people dress up, how the Iranian people dress up, how the Turkish dress up, all the Muslims. But we are different Muslim. How the Indonesian dress up, how the Malaysian we dress up, a Singaporean we dress up. So you must understand what the style of the fashion, how makes the woman looks unique and different. That's very important thing.
So that means you are learning from many
In many countries, I travel a lot. I
and then
attend a
you-
lot of fashion
yeah.
shows. I travel. I spend a lot of money. I go to all the fashion event, beauty expo, and all this thing. Then I get understand more important.
But you really have to blend it because
yes,
they have different culture.
Correct.
They have different climate. You
Yes,
know, you cannot
exactly.
bring thick clothes here. You know,
Exactly.
so you actually do blend everything.
Exactly,
And
exactly,
you
Fadilah.
try to fit into the culture and also the taste here.
Yeah. First, when I start up, okay, I bring direct their collections.
Okay.
So I bring direct their collections. I failure in a sense because of the thickness of the fabric and the colors. Because we are
You
tropical.
used to bring all black.
Yeah, I used to bring all black, nude, brown, very earth colors. That's their fashion colors. But only some likes the colors.
Yeah, but
Majority
Mary tak suka.
doesn't.
She
Majority
likes
doesn't
black.
like especially Fadilah don't like. Why don't you have this trench coat in red? When then I travel
Too much
again, I
black
say
is
I
not
want to make
nice.
it in red. What in red trench coat? So people like looking at me, my designer looking at me. What is in red? I say, look, my country is tropical. It's your fashion, but end up I need to satisfy my customer. So I start with the pink and fuchsia pink trench
Right.
coat, a red color,
I love that.
Tiffany,
Yeah.
teal, all these colors. Then, according to my designer, the first time they're doing this kind of colors to this market, this industry. So I bring up, I'm success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm success. There where I learn, Asian, we are more colorful.
I remember buying. I went to her shop and all black. So I said, it's so boring.
So boring.
I mean, like, you bring all the Arabic because we can go there and get all the black. Ini you pergi Dubai, you pergi everywhere. So you need to
Exactly.
actually get. So I do feedback her that you need to have colors.
Right,
you know.
yeah.
So actually, I'm glad that she changed and so all the colorful, the red.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I love red.
Yes,
So I
you
can see red coat, red. Okay, Siti, I do know that you go abroad, you learn about fashion, and you actually try to emulate that and actually put into whatever designs that you have here. But how do you manufacture? Do you have
I have my own
manufacturing?
manufacturing.
Oh,
I have my own manufacturing. I have a designer, but not all designers made item fit us.
Right.
Correct. It's to the modest line, and for Singapore tropical weather is not matched to us. So I will improvise the design, and then I will adjust accordingly. Important fabric.
So yeah.
So
start
Siti, how do you manufacture your clothes? Because I know that for those who actually in the clothes business, they don't manufacture here because the cost is very expensive. It's very difficult to find tailors. It's
Exactly.
design. So
Exactly.
they actually go out of Singapore to actually do
Manufacturing.
this manufacturing. So can you just share with us a bit of how
Yeah.
do you do?
When starting, of course, everyone need to be financially strong.
Right.
When it comes to fashion industry, you must be financially strong. Not everything success. There might have a lot of failure. From failure, you learn to be success.
Right.
So I do face all the challenges, especially during the COVID as well. We got a lot of challenges. But when I want to start up my own manufacturing, I decided after a few years, because a lot of copyright. Even manufacturer who manufacturing for me can manufacture for others as well,
Right.
to my competitor.
So are
So
you
my
saying-
competitor just travel, or they just get my idea and they copy my dresses, then do something like Louis Vuitton. Original is original. You buy 10,000, you can last you 20 years.
Right.
If you buy a copy product, no, everyone will know this is not an original. When it comes to Persian, I have my own signature on my dressing and my fabric, and I will, every single thing I will be very considering. That's very important, from my production side, from my warehouse into my retail stores, and to reach to my customer. So importantly, the stitching, the comfortable. When you wear the dress, you must be comfortable for the people. So even my factory, my industry, even they do have an international paper pattern, still I will modify my paper patterns.
Okay.
So according to my customers' wants and everything. So it's, of course, its costing is high, and my price range also is upper middle class price range and everything. So important is a good quality. I like to bring quality, not a quantity.
Yeah.
A Persian made is just a quality. It's not a quantity.
Yeah, you know, some people say that nak pergi Persian kan, baju mahal lah nak beli.
Mesti
Expensive
kaya je.
lah. Dia
Orang
kata
kaya
tidak,
je.
orang kaya je pergi Persian, you know, orang tak kaya tak pergi Persian. I have some people, customers
Yes.
who
Even I
friends,
hear from my own ears,
friends
say
always
don't
say that,
enter there. There's all
jangan
anything
enter mahal.
started 100, 3 digit. Anything you started with 3 digit. But after some time, they feel shy. First they want to enter. Then we will welcome them. We will welcome you warmly. All my staffs are very friendly. We welcome them warmly. That's very important. You must have a very connected to your customer.
Right.
That's why you must accept feedback from customer. You must understand what exactly they want. Maybe they want to red color dress, but they don't know how to, what red color, what should I wear. Maybe certain colors doesn't match them. I will always honest to my customer. Please stop, not your color. Please you change to this color if you want. No, this is my team color. Now come out with a team color.
Right.
So I say, even though it's a team color, but you can go a slightly different color because of warm tone. Some people need to use fresh tone. Some people need to use very loud tones of the colors. So I will advise my customer. Alhamdulillah, they accept my advice lah. Ada
I'm one of
marah-marah
them.
juga lah. Ada marah-marah juga lah. I can't wear pink lah, Siti. I'm not a small girl wearing pink. But I see always you are in pink. I say, that's my favorite color. But the color suits me. If I wear it, I will look garang. Yeah, so important the colors. So you must be honest, find colors to your customers. Very important thing. Then you must customize. If the customer sometimes plump, sometimes a bit short, sometimes tall, very thin. So you must do customization. So I always on ground to accept all these kind of challenges, and I manage. In fact, pagi hari raya also I ever distribute for customers baju.
Pagi raya?
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have cases where because I know that she is always there at the shop, choosing for me whatever dresses that I want and telling me this colour tak cantik Fadilah on you, this one tak cantik, this one this. So macam it will also lead to expectation like or even losing a customer because semua tak kena, then I don't want to buy. So do you face this kind of
Yeah, of course,
customers?
face, but we will explain. People are willing to listen. So doesn't mean I produce something, it's okay, let the customer buy and go. It's okay, I make money, I make profit. But that's
It's a
not
very
the
good
way
trade,
in
yeah.
fashion.
Right.
That's why I succeed until these 18 years. Because I'm honest, even I tell my staff, if it doesn't match, please don't encourage them. Give them some advice. Maybe they might like, maybe they're not.
So
like.
even your staff are equipped with that knowledge.
Yes, exactly.
The color matching.
So we send for training. We send our staff all
okay.
for training. We get some courses during the COVID time, during the pandemic. Oh my God, I think everyone is shut down. And that is the March 7th. I still remember. March 14th. So 7th, my goods, one container come out from Dubai.
Oh.
So all the item arrived. The next day, government announced we got a circuit break. Oh my goodness. So during that time, what should I do?
Right.
I'm not very professional in the online stores and everything because mine's are very personalized to
Right,
customers.
yes.
So they like to come and view the products and everything. what should I do? After 2 weeks, then 2 weeks, the 4th week I started to do Facebook Live. So when I come to Facebook Live, I'm so gabra and so kanchil.
But not the expert
But
lah.
my goodness, I do Facebook Live, my viewer reach 500 people. My first Facebook Live. Then that's give me courage. Especially my husband always support me from behind. Every single thing what I want to do, even I failure, today's sales a bit down, say don't worry, will be another day. So Razak
There must
Minallah, you
always
have
be
to always
someone, yeah.
believe Razak Minallah. You do right things. Don't just because of to just want to reach your sales, you just do something negative.
Sale for the
Yeah,
sell for
don't
the sake
do
of
that.
selling.
So always my behind of my success, my husband.
Alhamdulillah.
So on the way coming to this interview, the
I
husband is sending me and her. Then whenever I ask her the question, the one that will be answering is the husband. So I said, oh, good question. So I think it's important to have a family support.
Yes,
and I
correct.
think you
That's
have
right.
the family support.
Alhamdulillah.
Coming back to that challenges,
Yeah.
you said about COVID. Actually, COVID changed a lot of
Yeah,
things. Can
change
we
a
hear
lot.
a bit? You
Change
said that,
a lot,
Yeah, so
a
maybe
lot.
you can share more with us.
37 days, 40 days, we sat at home. I don't know what to do. We are like Fadilah, myself, all every day we must out. We must dress up out. Don't know where we are going. We have some activities. You know, you must dress up out. Then I dress up, I make up.
Kat
I
rumah
sit
pun
in my house,
pakai.
masak.
So pakai bling-bling masak.
The first week, I really stressed. I accept that stress and everything. And a lot of government's ideas come out, attending courses. So I invite all my staff, we do broadcast courses, whatever the WSQ given by the government. And we got a lot of help by the government for SME and everything. So, you know, Alhamdulillah, I think we get back from our like salary support, and then we do have some business supports and everything from the government. That's help. But we have a stocks.
Yeah, okay.
Even though how much fund we receive, we have a stock. So what we should do? Then
With
I will
all the
start
stocks,
with
yeah.
all the stocks and everything. So I do Facebook Live. I introduce myself. Okay, these are the colors. If I know the customer who viewer is my customer that I
Your
know,
regular.
I tell, okay, this is your color and this is your size. You can grab this.
Yeah.
So they willingly grab. Even my foreign customers, especially a lot of customer from KL. Okay, Siti, you send me something picture. You must share with me something. You must make my color. My son's wedding. I don't have baju to wear, or something. This kind of thing. So I get more stronger. This pandemic give me more stronger, more challenging, more strong. Make me more confident. And first of all, financially, you has to be very strong. For business, come to fashion industry. If you're financially strong, and you must have a passion, you must understand fabric. Just don't come for the conclusion, oh, I buy this for $10, I sell $20. I make $10 gross profit. Then I minus all my expenses, I make $5. That's not the way business. You want to be sustained 18 years. I'm sustained 18 years in this country. And this business in Singapore, you know, our cost of living, said everything. Everybody know cost of operation cost is not that cheap. We have a GST, we have other kind of things and everything. So important. You must get right thing to your customer. That's very important thing. And you must bring something new, something unique. Don't think about the price. Customer willing to pay when you have a unique item. Don't copyright.
I think first and foremost, we need to understand how the interior design industry works here in Singapore. You know, so majority of the IDs or the people who work within the interior design companies, most of them are actually freelancers. They are not employed based on a full-time basis, so they work on a commission basis. You know, so and some business models or some ID companies want to have a lot of ID so that they can close a lot of projects on. You know, my personal tip here is start with visiting the IDs that you have shortlisted or you're interested in. Look at their place of work, look at how they work, look at their office. Once you have done that, I think what you should also do here is to ensure that these IDs that you potentially want to engage are HDB licensed. Last but definitely not least, and to me the most important, because I think nobody do this. Okay. Once you have confirmed, or let's say for example, you really want to sign with this ID company, right? Go to Accra website and pull out the company's profile. Firstly, you know who are the directors. you know where is their office, you know when they were incorporated. Most importantly, you know how much they actually put in as the initial investment or their capital. So in the context of my industry, right, the ID industry, right, I always advise my clients, don't look for cheap, look for value. Okay? Because cheap don't guarantee you that you're gonna get what you want. Okay? Because in order to be cheap, there are corners that I need to cut. But instead look for value. And when I talk of value here, it's not just what I use to build your home, how I communicate with you, how prompt am I, you know, how am I, how I can advise you, you know, these are all the value I add, you know. So like for us, because I maintain a very small team, right? So we only manage between 2 or 3 projects a month. We don't do a lot of projects. Okay. So this way, my people are better at managing that project. We are at site more frequent. We are constantly there to check if there are mistakes being made, you know. And our communication with the owners are more frequent, more kira macam more in depth lah. We are able to correct.
Understand.
Okay,
So-
coming
just-
coming back to this, I just want to ask her because I know that she has actually gone overseas.
Yeah.
First, you have gone to Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
And then now you go to Dubai.
Yes.
So maybe you can share a bit on
Yeah.
that because our viewers may
Yeah,
want
I
to
ventured
know.
in Dubai recently. When my manufacturing very long time ago, I have a manufacturing in Dubai. So I opened a retail store in Dubai. I'm so interested to open a retail store in
Selling
Dubai.
jubah also?
Selling jubah, yeah.
Because I'm the first one bring coloured abaya to Singapore market.
Right.
The 18 years, 17 years, all customers say, hey, tell me no black. We go Umrah, we can get a lot of black. We go Hajj, we can get a lot of black.
Right.
So I started out, okay, what should I do? Can I do this in colours? When my factory manufacturing, they're laughing at me. Well, how can do red, pink, abaya, green color? No such thing. No such color abaya. Abaya mean must be black.
Right.
Abaya mean must be black, you know. So I take the challenge. I bring out the colors. My customer likes. Was sitting
In
something
Dubai?
unique. In Dubai, when I started in Singapore, that I bring same colors in Dubai. In my boutique in Dubai,
How's the
you can get
response?
colors abaya. Very good response. So we always in black, we can try some other colors. So my Siti abaya in Dubai, you can get colorful abaya. Then we do manufacturing and we supply to Makkah, Medina,
But would that be
Brunei.
like a different kind of challenge because
Yeah, it's different
abaya is synonym to
Black.
Middle Eastern.
Correct.
Black abaya.
So
black
you're
gown.
bringing-
Black
No, I
abaya.
mean,
Black gown.
abaya in general, but the difference is that yours is the colourful range
Correct.
instead of the normal
Correct,
black,
yeah.
dark colours. So is that like, why do you do that? Like it's like asking, Mak Saleh to sell baju kurung or something.
Okay.
Why do you find that a challenge and why do you do that? Yeah.
When they enter to my Dubai shop, they see why it's colorful. Where is this collection? I say this is from Singapore. It's a Singapore brand Persian. So they're setting up this company called Siti Abaya. So they bring colors. So they feel interesting. Why can't you try the colors abaya? So they feel interesting and I bring a Singapore culture. We pakai sedondong, husband and wife pakai same color, children same color. Always I merchandise in Siti Abaya in Dubai. I will put the color family concept that they feel something interesting, which is the Arabs don't wear matching colors, or other country don't have matching color. Even Turkish don't have a matching colors. Iranian don't have a matching color concept. It's a Singapore concept. So I bring this concept to Middle East. Although I bring the item from there, but I bring the concept of business to the Middle East. So it's
like
something
bringing
different.
a Singaporean brand over to Dubai.
Yeah, Singaporean
Whereas
brand.
Dubai also selling a lot of. I went to
Yes.
Dubai and
Yes.
there's so many choices. So I
Yeah.
think the competition would be very great. for
Very
you.
great, very high competition. But you bring something unique. You bring something quality. Always there's a buyer there.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in quality.
Yeah, I have to ask this because from the beginning of the conversation, you keep on mentioning financially strong.
Yes.
Define financially strong. Like, what do you mean by financially strong? Do you mean like I have to have like $1 million cash in hand, or how exactly?
Or it's not $1 million cash. So your
More than that.
capability, you must know your capability before you jump to fashion. I'm not talking about other industry. I'm talking about a fashion industry. For the garment industry, you must first have 3 sets or 4 sets. Sure, you will be failure. Because I don't know what customer like.
Right.
You know, you as a new entrepreneur, you don't know what customer like. Doesn't mean whatever you bring, customer must like.
Right. True.
So that's all is dollar and cents. So that's what I say financially strong mean you must capable to accept your
losses?
the losses
Ah.
and then to come out with your new collections.
Is this where your husband comes into the
Yeah,
picture?
my husband comes into my picture.
So she will be
Yeah.
the financial
He should be
controller.
strong
ah.
financial,
Do it.
yeah. My husband do all the financial controls and
Ah,
everything,
okay.
and you must be strong. You must be as a personally. You must be strong in come to fashion industry
Right.
because you bring something new and something different from others. Don't care about your competitor. You must bring something new and something different for others from others.
Actually, you must have trust and belief in your own brand.
Correct.
Since you are at this, our last question will be on what are the things that our viewers or even the inspiring entrepreneurs who actually love to go into fashion industry.
Fashion industry.
What are the things that you can
Okay.
one or two advice, wisdom that you can actually
Okay,
share
I
with
give
them?
one small tips to everyone. Fashion will never die.
Oh, okay.
Okay, every day when women wake up, they say beautiful, the fashion industry all collapse. So every woman wants to look more beautiful and beautiful. So fashion industry will never die. Anybody to come in, come out with your own idea, with your own
Don't
collections,
copycat
your
lah.
own idea, and you inspired someone with your own identity. Like Persian, bling bling mean Persian. So we have our own identity. So when people say expensive, it's not about expensive. Your quality. You're paying for quality product. When you buy something quality, the product also must be expensive. Am I right?
Yes.
So you buy a ordinary version. I don't say it's cheaper. That's not the right word. So ordinary collections, and you buy something quality will last longer. So I have a customer, 18 years, still return to my boutique and still purchasing from my boutique. Tak jelak.
Right.
So every time you come up with new ideas, new fashion according to customers' need. Example, middle-aged people, what color, what type of dress they should wear. You're targeting youngsters, what must be youngsters like, and what are the margin, what are the amount they can spend. You must understand all these things when come to new fashion industries.
How do
So-
you understand them? Do you
So
ask them or?
through your experience, every day you're learning, my dear.
Right, yeah.
Every
That's
day
true.
we are learning. As a human, every day you're learning. You must be passionate in what you're doing. If I'm in the fashion industry, every time I admire one woman dress up, wow, she must wear this color, will looks beautiful on her. Might be she in the wrong color. Boleh kita tegur it's not the right way lah. But when they comes to our store, then we can doll it up.
Okay, so I mean generally, what your wisdom is to the inspiring entrepreneurs will be you must have a solid financial
Yes.
to start with.
Yes,
And then
exactly. Strong family
the other
support.
thing that I think you need, as you mentioned, is passion, because all the way Siti has been talking about passion. Because I think it's true in this fashion industry you must have passion for
Yeah, and you must have a knowledge
passion
of
for
fabric.
fashion. Yeah.
Knowledge of
Knowledge of fabric is very
Yes.
important. Doesn't mean the supplier tell you this is a polyester, this is an silk. This you must understand how true
Which
is
I'm
the
not
product.
good at. I don't know. I don't know my
Atau
So you
beli
have to
je.
yeah. So I learned from young. I learned from young from my dad. When touch the fabric, my father know this is this quality,
Good
this is this
fabric.
mixture,
Right.
this is a good, this is not, this is their cheating, this is their lying. So we learn from when touch the texture of the fabric. So there where I stand, 18 years in this industry, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Very
I think it's
meaningful
very meaningful. Yeah.
sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Siti.
you.
Thank you, Siti.
Thank you, Rina.
I hope from what Siti has shared with us today will bring some form of light
Inspiration.
or inspiration to all the
To all the
viewers and
young
listeners
one.
out there.
Thank you,
Viewers,
thank you,
yeah.
Madam Fadilah. Thank you,
and
Rina, for
all the
inviting
best.
me.
And
Thank
if you
you.
ever plan to do a fashion show, please invite us.
Inshallah, inshallah.
For your
20 years
Jadi apa?
anniversary.
Jadi model?
Yeah, next year.
At
Next
the
year
back.
going to be
Model.
20 years anniversary. So definitely I will invite Devi, I will invite SMCCI, the
Yes,
teams
please,
and everything.
yeah.
All a beautiful woman in the world.
Yes.
Inshallah, come to join the event.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Wishing you all the
Inshallah.
best
Wish
for
you all
more
the
successes
best. And
in future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so
being
much
here.
for your time.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
invited me and everything.
Pleasure has been ours. So, thank you so much to all our listeners and viewers. So, before we end, we would like to thank our media sponsors, StudioFive Corp, and also the venue sponsor, Craft by 3. So don't forget to tune into our episode.
Davy Voices by the Business Lab.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.